20,000 years from now, Earth has evolved into a realm of possibilities previously confined to the realm of imagination. The moon, that silent guardian in the sky, now pulses with a vibrant energy as humanity's ambitions have eclipsed the barriers of its own planetary cradle. Once merely a place for exploration, it has become a thriving colony, a bustling hub of research, manufacturing, and even social experimentation. Its surface is crisscrossed with gleaming infrastructure dome-like habitats that shimmer in sunlight, comfortable living spaces that rise above the regolith, interlinked by transport systems that zip silently across the landscape. The gravitational embrace of the moon has captivated the wandering hearts of humankind, and they've transformed it into a launchpad not just for our kind, but for our dreams. It's not just about expanding human presence, it's about pioneering life beyond our home planet. With the technological advancements forged over millennia, the moon acts as a gateway to the stars. Aspiring explorers board sleek vessels, defying the gravitational drag of Earth, venturing towards the endless celestial ocean. In the vast expanses of the universe, these voyages have birthed colonies on nearby celestial bodies, such as Mars, a dusty red planet turned into green oases through terraforming technologies that have reshaped its atmosphere and climate. The oldest human settlement there, New Olympus, boasts sprawling greenhouses, algae farms, and settlements that reflect a mosaic of cultures, each contributing its unique voice to a shared narrative of resilience and exploration. Children raised under those faint, rust-colored skies dream of journeying further ventures to the outer planets, swirling gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn, where floating cities and biodomes now hang suspended among clouds of swirling gases. As our current solar system becomes more crowded, the human spirit refuses to be held back. Breakthroughs in propulsion technology have shortened the time it takes to reach these distant worlds from years to mere months, leading to an unprecedented era of exploration. These advancements have allowed humanity to not only journey through the solar system, but have ignited our desire to voyage beyond. Probes are already traversing the darkness, scanning exoplanets that orbit far-off stars, searching for potential worlds lush with untapped resources or planets where life might again take root. Slipstreaming on beams of energy, starships fitted with cutting-edge fusion engines dart between stars, carrying fleets of settlers yearning to create new lives, to escape the limited horizons of a familiar sky. Interstellar travel may have once sounded like science fiction, but for an ever-growing number of adventurers, it is becoming a reality. Colonies expand beyond the boundaries of the solar system, forming connections between various stellar settlements and creating new cultural identities as humanity merges with its cosmic surroundings. With the birth of stellar empires, the fabric of interstellar society evolves. Solar systems, once disparate in their uniqueness, start to intermingle, and the exchange of ideas, technologies, and cultures creates a vibrant tapestry in the night sky. From ancient Earth languages to newly minted dialects born from the fusion of human and alien communications, the diversity is astounding. People gather in sprawling hubs, sharing stories of the worlds they come from, fueling the fire of curiosity and ambition that drives discovery. Governance has shifted as well, and no longer confined by planetary borders. We see the emergence of council-like structures where representatives from various colonies come together to ensure that the ideals of exploration and cooperation guide policies. Instead of conflict, Earth, once the dominant force, finds itself in a council of equals. Innovations are not hoarded but shared freely across space, as humanity recognizes the necessity of unity against the unknown threats of the cosmos. Trusted systems of trade foster peace, weaving economies into a vibrant network that supports creativity and growth. However, these advancements do not exist without their shadows. Economic systems that facilitate this growth must remain adaptable, grappling with the pressures of resource extraction, energy consumption, and environmental stability across multiple worlds. The lessons learned from the environmental crises of past centuries loom large in the minds of those who govern and innovate. Pioneers and leaders advocate for sustainable practices throughout the cosmos, ensuring that as humanity spreads its wings, we do not tear apart the very fabric of the universe we seek to inhabit. Space stations encircle the Earth, orbiting in a delicate choreography, serving as relay points where trade routes converge and cultures intermingle. These stations, once solitary structures, are now bustling metropolises, showcasing terrestrial art, open markets, and thriving eateries where flavors from varied planets tantalize the senses. The sights and sounds reflect a symphony of life, a hub of innovation and camaraderie that connects disparate worlds in joyful celebration, as cosmic citizens live out their dreams far above the Earth below. While peace largely prevails among the human colonies, the search for other intelligent life has prompted curiosity not just regarding the beings themselves, but also how their civilizations have evolved. The excitement doubles when communication signals have been detected. They spark debates rivaling the most fervent discussions of technological ethics and existential philosophy. Questions abound. If we find them, how do we communicate? What truths will we share? Furthermore, what if they do not want our presence? These uncertainties give birth to a new wave of researchers and historians, pondering the implications of interstellar diplomacy and the responsibilities that come with it. Our technological prowess extends far beyond mere travel. We harness energy from the cosmic winds, the radiant particles streaming from stars, to power our needs. Starfarers equipped with advanced AI systems navigate through asteroid belts, altering course with impressive precision. Real-time interactions with celestial data help them chart their paths, all while analyzing the most intricate phenomena the cosmos offers. This growth and evolution give rise to a new ecosystem that thrives on cooperation, adaptation, and never-ending curiosity. Entwined with all these journeys is the spirit of the human experience. Stories emerge of personal growth, transformation, and shared laughter across great distances and time. Remembering our roots on Earth becomes crucial as we adapt to new worlds, while the reverberations of our shared history echo in every decision made within these cosmic communities. The legacy of past struggles, triumphs, and discoveries fuels an unyielding flame of inspiration, shaping the path for future explorers and settlers. As we stand at the cusp of exploring new frontiers, the cosmos holds secrets waiting to be unraveled. The dream is no longer to merely survive, but to thrive and evolve amongst the stars. On this grand stage of the universe, the hurdles we've crossed and the triumphs we've achieved become the story of each human making their mark across the galaxies. Whether it be through art, science, or shared experiences, humanity persists in carving out a legacy that honors our origins yet dares to reach beyond it. The stars, once a distant dot of light in the night sky, now shine as beacons of hope, adventure, and discovery. Each gleaming point is a potential new home, a new society waiting to rise and knit itself into the broader human tapestry. As we embrace the vast unknown, with hearts intertwined with wonder and aspirations, we venture forth ready, willing, and able to uncover the wonders of the universe ahead, with the moon as our launching point into eternity and the stars beckoning us to connect with the cosmos itself. As our journey expands from the moon into the embrace of the infinite cosmos, humanity finds itself at an extraordinary threshold. The lunar surface, once a desolate outpost, now serves as a vibrant gateway, pulsating with energy and potential. Bases expand and intertwine, forming a network of habitation and research. As life thrives where once there was silence, new technologies emerge, weaving together the fabric of space travel and living off-world. Imagine a moon dotted with greenhouses, solar arrays, and dynamic biodomes. These pods harbor thriving ecosystems that utilize engineered symbiosis between Earth organisms and newly discovered lunar species, revealing life can adapt, even in the most alien environments. Having established a foothold on this celestial body, we begin carving pathways through the vastness that separates us from neighboring worlds. The inventions of the 22nd century, including faster-than-light propulsion and artificial intelligence companions, propel our audacious missions. They are designed not solely for distance, but to encounter environments where the possibilities of life extend far beyond our own understanding. Nanotechnology and biotechnology converge, creating tools that help us to adapt instinctively to alien landscapes. Remarkably, we have transformed humanity's understanding of survival. We are no longer mere visitors to the stars, but potential heralds of new colonies, each culture infused with Earth's rich history and innovations. Communication between colonies blooms as a complex neural network. Instantaneous information exchange allows thoughts and techniques to traverse constellation lines, making each colony richer than the last. People begin to share not only resources but stories, art, philosophies, the essence of the human spirit. As we step into the role of astronomers of our destiny, The intricate web of humanity develops a conscious unity. Old Earth becomes an echo of where we came from, while the stars are no longer mere dots, but destinations woven with the fabric of our dreams. Each colony, a novel encounter with both ecological and existential significance, invigorates our necessitated adaptation to multiple terrains, whether the frigid temperatures of icy moons or the extreme conditions of gas giants. Among these new homes, Titan, Saturn's largest moon, stands out with its splendid hydrocarbon lakes and nitrogen-rich atmosphere, nurturing the spark of ingenuity among its settlers as they recount tales of humanity's early explorations. Creative minds, drawn together in a transformative atmosphere, drive evolution in food production, propulsion technology, and energy storage. Great towers rise, covered in luminescent plants engineered to absorb sunlight and convert it into energy. The capital city of New Titania hums with life, its streets alive with cultures intertwined, offspring of Earth and Titan with stories that break traditional boundaries. It becomes a hub of transstellar trade, where new resources and technologies fuel exchange, and ideas echo like vibrant chords across space. Across the universe, we encounter gas giants that dance with luminous storms, their beauty ensnaring us in layers of mystery. Cloud ships, vessels developed to navigate these roiling atmospheres, enable exploration of their resources. Amidst swirling wind and electrical displays, colonies harness raw materials from these great giants, absorbing energy and employing nano-harvesting technologies. The universe pulses with life that waits to be tapped, offering a promise of new beginnings carried by whispers of the old. The great ecological symphony played by stars and planets shapes our understanding of existence, turning the chaos of disparate worlds into a greater harmony that surges through us. Yet, with every leap into the unknown, we must confront challenges that grow as fast as our ambition. Misunderstandings arise among colonies while individual identities flourish, sparking dialogues about governance, resource distribution, and ethical exploration. The Galactic Council emerges, a diplomatic entity meant to ensure harmony among worlds. With representatives from the most influential colonies, their charge is to navigate tensions, bridging Earth's traditions and the new, unforeseen cultures entrenched on distant moons. Decisions are made not merely from the engagement of old political games, but through empathy, understanding, and the collective emotional intelligence of the human connection which has been strengthened by distance. In this great union, art evolves alongside invention. Artists express existential joys and struggles through vivid pieces that electrify the imagination. Musical scores awaken resonances for lost Earth and new stories of life intertwined between stars, playing in galleries carved from moon rock, while digital installations blend history, folklore, and the future's dreams. Each creation becomes a platform illustrating human resilience, abundance, and inspiration, revealing that art transcends continents and galaxies, nourished by unique perspectives gathered from every corner of existence. The pursuit of knowledge continues unabated. Institutions emerge that prioritize understanding of both cosmic phenomena and societal innovation. Space academies evolve, where young minds captivated by the thrill of exploration embark on expeditions that feed the soul and ignite the intellect. They delve into studies of extraterrestrial worlds, their environments, and possibilities for complex life forms. These urgent inquiries ignite collaborations with advanced AIs and bioengineered mentors that broaden our horizons in layers, infusing critical thinking with branching paths of exploration that expand beyond textbooks into the vastness of real experiences. And as we plant the seeds of new societies, our gaze returns to the stars, civilizations forming from our very essence. The hybrids of humanity and a universe, varied experiences marry into diverse cultures thriving across the cosmic tapestry. We begin recognizing shared stories written in the stardust. When we meet other intelligent beings, it is not merely as conquerors or historians. Instead, we embrace the unknown with humility, eager to learn, to share, and to grow. The realization grips us that we are but one voice in an orchestra of potential, an echo of universal possibility that expands, contracts, and hums with sentience. We soon discover relics of ancient civilizations that once flourished within the shadows of planets, hidden amongst the wreckage of stars long faded. From their remnants, we glean wisdom, technology, and art narratives that intrigue and challenge our existing notions. Each artifact represents an echo of a culture that once soared, reminding us of the fragility of existence while underscoring the beauty of evolution. Our new acquaintances, whether human, cyborg, or alien, become conduits of fragile threads stretching across eons, illuminating paths once walked by others in endless stellar dances. As stellar empires take shape, we witness a remarkable unspooling of human potential. The ethers of exploration bring forth new breeds of pioneers, philosophers, and architects, envisioning a future filled with cosmic networks, transcending dimensions and embracing possibilities. Space stations bridge distances, permitting free travel across vast stretches as creative energy fuels society, transitioning beyond Earth's terrestrial limitations into cosmic realities. The individual voices are infused within community rhythms, leading to a generation that craves connection transcending boundaries. They strive not to tether humanity in one place, but to allow it to coalesce across celestial spaces, entwined in an ethereal bond beyond physical distance. With every forward leap, we focus on legacy. Built upon the shoulders of those who imagined what it meant to be free among the stars, we learn to recognize that we are custodians, not conquerors of these pristine realms that welcome us. We consider the shared responsibility imbued within every journey across the universe. Through education, empathy, and exploration, we generatively redefine the bonds of home. Our presence on distant planets should emanate progress, not conflict, cultivating environments where life flourishes in multifaceted forms. Distant sunsets over new horizons invite us onward, urging reflection on the unfolding chapters of our shared existence. We understand, with every leap, every voyage into unknown realms, the stars mirror our deepest dreams and aspirations. They hold little mirrors to our souls, glimmers of the resilient humanity that once looked upwards from the blue marble we called home. As we perceive the fabric of reality stretched beyond, it becomes ever clearer that we are writing our future among the cosmos, penning possibilities bound only by our imaginations. The Odyssey unfurls, threads of infinite potential weave through the tracks ahead, and with hope, we grasp the promise of where we might yet go together as the universe beckons. In the distance of time, 20,000 years stretch ahead like an infinite tapestry, each thread colored with the dreams and aspirations of those who aspire to connect the scattered cosmic dots. Our journey began on that tiny planet where the skies turned a shade of azure and the vibrant life blinked awake with dawn's first light. As the years unfolded, civilizations rose and fell, their stories etched across monuments and whispers lost to the winds. With every unyielding breath, humanity oscillated between creation and destruction, yet always emerged a phoenix, reborn from the ashes of its own making. Staring up from the moonlit surface of the lunar plains, our forward march was guided by ceaseless curiosity and relentless ambition. The gleam of stars above beckoned, urging explorers to push boundaries further than ever imagined. The moon, once merely the celestial body, transformed into a bustling hub of scientific research, a stepping stone enriched with abundant resources. Communities thrived beneath domed architectures, where the look of the horizon was met not with despair, but with vision. With mining activities tapping into the lunar crust, hydrogen and helium were harvested, fueling the engines of a new era. These lightweight elements became the lifeblood of rapid celestial travel. In every shadowed crater, dreams illuminated by innovation found a base to flourish. From the moon, golden beams stretched outward, connecting to the vast embrace of the solar system. Every planet and moon became a canvas painted with potential. Mars, the second realm of humanity, transitioned from a mere whisper of history into a vibrant archipelago of interstellar colonies. Said colonies, nestled in cavernous cities beneath the Martian crust, functioned as greenhouses with flora, nurtured by advanced bioengineering techniques, enriching not only diets, but souls craving contact with a diverse array of life. Terraforming transformed arid deserts into flourishing ecosystems, mountains dressed in green, rivers coursing with fresh water, and skies filled with clouds harvesting the remnants of the ancient past. Voyaging beyond, the gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn became more than distant giants in the night sky. They turned into resource-rich bases, their moons carved into outposts for mining unimagined materials. Each moon represented a unique chance. Europa bore unfathomable oceans beneath its icy shell, tantalizing discovery of potential extraterrestrial life, while Titan captured our imaginations with extensive hydrocarbons ready to ignite further creativity. Ingenious ships, powered by new theories of physics harnessing the very fabric of spacetime, traversed these expanses. Their sails billowed in the interstellar currents, propelled not by mere fuel, but the energies of an omnipotent universe. With the harnessing of these cosmic winds, nations once tethered to Earth began to unify under a shared vision. The stellar empires formed, where systems bloomed not composed of singular rulers, but rather collaborations between diverse cultures merging into thriving cosmic societies. Here, boundaries faded, eclipsed by ideals of exploration and union. Humanity evolved, not just in intelligence, but in spirit, as we embraced our cosmic identity, no longer a singular planet, but a network of interwoven destinies stretching across the stars. In these empires, education flourished. Curiosity became the cornerstone of society, as children learned not only about their ancestors, but the very stars bathing them in amber light. VR technology allowed the past's teachings to unfold in classes, so students might walk amidst the vibrant streets of ancient cities, sensibly analogous to dreamscapes reflecting our innovative heritage. Interstellar universities thrived as multi-sensory experiences, where scholars from different colonies shared concepts of philosophy, science, and art, transcending conventional understanding. Language barriers dissolved along with centuries of isolation, giving way to a shared tongue rooted in the beauty of intermingling stories and sounds. It was a linguistic symphony, each note resonating with the pulsing heartbeat of a united lineage. Time marched forward, with records encapsulated in holographic archives spanning millennia, an account of triumphs, tragedies, knowledge, and sorrow. A moonlit night in an ancient location became a backdrop for symposiums celebrating cultural heritage. Festivals recreated through time, every reenactment breathing new life into stories that still echoed across centuries. What was once a myth was now a vivid experience where laughter and sadness mingled, paying homage to founders whose tenacity ignited human progression. As we cast our gaze outward, cosmic diplomacy began to shape the relationship between distant stars and their inhabitants. Probes launched into the far reaches of the unknown, gathering insights about exoplanets swirling around foreign suns. Signals were sent, received, and answered as we initiated communication with species beyond count. The concepts of empathy and coexistence were tested. Interstellar forums morphed into peaceful convergences, where discussions bloomed and conflicts faded in the shared desire for understanding. Our cosmic identity expanded, each parchment of new alliances weaving more of our celestial quilt. Together, we contemplated the mysteries of the universe, perceiving threads leading to galactic bodies yet to be touched by our curiosity. Visitors from distant worlds took part in exchanges continuously, their histories, their technologies, and their philosophies enveloping us in tales of either resilience or calamity. Some civilizations had witnessed the annihilation of their kind, driven to extinction by hubris. They served as warnings, illuminating dark pathways that humanity sought to avoid. Others, flourishing in harmony with their surroundings, painted landscapes rich in luminous energies, with biomes thriving in various forms, taught us that the universe is not merely a place of conquest, but of peace and symbiosis. With each passing millennium, technology morphed in ways unimaginable, granting us powers once considered magical. Artificial intelligence became not only an assistant, but a wise companion, guiding negotiations and fostering creativity while also recognizing the value of human emotion and intuition. Energy sources continuously evolved, using the cosmos itself as a boundless repository, where stars were farmed for their light, and black holes became the engines of power drawing forth limitless energy for our endeavors. The very fabric of our existence became interwoven with the cosmos. The spores of existence carried on solar winds to galaxies yet to awaken. We left our mark on every world, imprinting not only our DNA, but also our philosophies of exploration and coexistence. Each passing star system bore the signs of our civilizations growing, flourishing, shaping worlds anew. Starships carrying ambassadors, scientists, artists, all vanishing into the void for the sake of forging connections that transcended space and time. Yet, with such advancement arose questions that wormed within the philosophical undercurrents of our societies. As we navigated vast realms of existence, the eternal debate of morality became more pronounced. With every discovery, we faced choices. What did it mean to maintain integrity in the face of such power? The essence of value struck deep, forcing reflection on what it meant to create relationships not only with each other, but with the myriad of life forms emerging across the universe. Through heartfelt dialogues, cultural exploration of dreams occurred, reminding us that curiosity was not a singularly human trait. A new realization surfaced. Perhaps life was a kaleidoscope of experiences, ever-changing, and by embracing our differences, we would actualize a greater purpose. As the elements danced together, echoing the celestial harmonies of the universe, the stars inspired thoughts of unity and shared existence beyond what we had ever known. In this evolving narrative, where humanity found its place within the cosmos, secrets lingered and adventures awaited. Each cosmic day heralded fresh discoveries, where the boundless expanse of the universe anticipated our next move. As we stood on the precipice of cosmic reality, gazing deeply into the shimmering darkness, a tantalizing allure danced a vast unknown awaited along this galactic sea, leaving us excited for the continuation of our story, confident that our path led not into oblivion, but eternal wonder. The moon, once a silent sentinel of Earth, transformed into a vibrant hub of exploration and invention. Humanity, with its ingenuity, constructed sprawling cities of glass and steel, punctuated by gardens and parks that thrived under the shimmer of artificial suns. The days of simply gazing at the lunar surface were long past. Now, we learned to dance among the stars, crafting vehicles capable of traversing the cosmic ocean. All around us, the moon pulsed with life and energy, its vast plains and craters transformed into conduits of knowledge and ambition. With each year, the power of technology grew, its ripple effects stretching well beyond our modest beginnings. The space elevators glistened like silver threads connecting us to the far reaches of the solar system. Transport links ran like veins, carrying cargo and people to the colonies that flourished on Mars, Europa, and even asteroids in the belt. A new age of cooperation dawned among the colonies, united by the shared dream of exploration, discovery, and the eternal quest for answers among the stars. Among these thriving outposts, ambitious minds sought to unlock the secrets of the universe. From the formation of new worlds to the essence of life itself, celestial observatories blossomed, towering structures set against the black canvas of space, equipped with sensors and instruments honed to detect the faintest whispers of stellar phenomena. In the silence of these colossal machines, researchers studied the echoes of distant supernovae and the peculiarities of black holes, drawing closer to the universe's most profound mysteries. With each breakthrough, we tasted the sweetness of discovery, urging us onward to the infinite horizon. As our celestial journey expanded, factions began to emerge. Some yearned for exploration and enlightenment, while others harbored dreams of dominion, driven by the age-old allure of power. Stellar empires began to form, their gatherings echoing the great courts of Earth's history, inhabited by those wielding influence over expansive territories spanning light years. Alliances and rivalries morphed like the fabric of space itself, creating a tapestry rich with intrigue, ambition, and the specter of conflict that had eternally woven through human history. Yet in this complex landscape, a common thread emerged: our shared humanity. Across the cosmos, we faced the exhilaration of breakthroughs alongside the heartbreak of tragedy. Not all endeavors brought success. Whispered rumors of failed missions surfaced to remind us of the cosmic uncertainties we ventured into. The lessons learned from those missteps echoed through our ventures, igniting our resolve to press on and blaze new trails in the great unknown. Each triumph over adversity served as a testament to our spirit, reminding us that we could bend but not break under the weight of expectation. In this age of cosmic expansion, our perspective shifted, breathing new life into ancient philosophies. Age-old questions about our existence transformed into driving quests: were we truly alone in the universe? Or were we merely at the beginning of a greater narrative written among the stars? Humans from Earth evolved and adapted to their lunar lifestyles, or even to life on more distant colonies, began to question everything from the nature of consciousness to the ethics surrounding technology. Spiritualism clashed and intertwined with cutting-edge science, creating a rich cultural tapestry that defied simplistic definitions. Different factions promoted varied ideologies regarding humanity's role in the cosmos. Myriad groups emerged, championing everything from terraforming star systems to reviving ancient Earth thought. Meanwhile, artists broke conventional boundaries, expressing the indescribable vastness of space through vibrant canvases and virtual reality experiences that left audiences awestruck. Humanity's innate desire to create and connect flourished, a radiant flame that illuminated the shadows of uncertainty looming before us. Thousands of years passed, and humanity found solace in shared stories of adventure, beings from divergent worlds exploring the mysteries of their origins, forging bonds that transcended biological limitations, and even encountering enigmatic forms of sentience. Reports filtered back about civilizations, some thriving, others faded into the fabric of the cosmos, remnants becoming space debris or tales woven into myth. Each tale ignited a spark within our communities, inspiring fresh explorations and the need to know more about the races that came before us. Legions of navigators and scholars crafted star maps connecting newfound worlds and unveiled trade routes hidden in static voids. Markets opened across the colonies, bustling with goods that ranged from advanced quantum technologies to exotic produce cultivated in the rich soils of distant planets. Humanity had blossomed into a diverse, interstellar society. Each corner of the galaxy whispered secrets waiting to be unveiled. The once untamed expanse felt softer at our fingertips as we learned to dance gracefully within the embrace of cosmic wonders. However, with expansion came inevitable challenges. Political boundaries blurred as rising tensions simmered, mired in the potential for war. The stalemate of ambitions often brought together those once adversaries, forging unsteady coalitions in an effort to maintain peace. It became apparent that unity was essential to navigate the complexities of this vast milieu. As the stars twinkled in the endless night, so too did the hopes for a collaborative future shine brighter. Fears of interstellar conflict crept into our conversations, spurring debates among factions and leaders who sought to find common grounds. The specter of the past lingered like an unwelcome shadow, urging us to look back at humanity's tumultuous history of skirmishes and misunderstandings. As trade routes became lifelines, sentiment against war gained traction. Conversations transitioned from threats and posturing to dialogues focused on cooperation and mutual benefit, artists and intellectuals urging leaders to embrace the spirit of inclusivity. Technology kept advancing at lightning speed, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. Research and collaboration fueled astonishing innovations, spacecraft accelerated by elegant propulsion systems and powered by the synergy of quantum physics and renewable energies began to emerge. Images reached us from the edges of the solar system, showcasing vibrant alien atmospheres with swirling clouds and prominent rings, celestial bodies that inspired those caught in their captivating allure. Such advancements sparked idealism anew, a movement fueled by aspiring scientists and dreamers convinced that unity could bring profound exploration to worlds beyond our imaginations. As the years turned into millennia, whispers of other galaxies reached our ears. Rumors spoke of civilizations engaged in a similar dance among stars, civilizations far removed from our own that were exploring the boundaries of what it meant to exist. Ambitious projects began to emerge from the grand scope of scientific governance. Brave excursions were charted beyond our local galactic cluster, with pioneers preparing their ships to push the boundaries of known space. Each journey promised not only quests for resources, but offered opportunities to meet other beings, share knowledge, and ultimately revealed the cosmic tapestry that wove us all together. Meanwhile, a renewed interest developed in understanding the origins of intelligence itself. Philosophers, scientists, and artists collaborated to pave the way for a paradigm shift in our understanding of consciousness, grappling with whether our definitions had been too restrictive. After all, the universe promised not just companions echoing our own thoughts and emotions, but forms of intellect blending beautifully into the intricate fabric of existence, all motivated by survival, curiosity, and the longing to unravel the enigmatic universe they called home. Days turned bright with laughter and hope as children born to the stars learned stories that transcended decades. Future generations stood on the precipice of a blossoming universe, minds fueled by infinite possibilities. Exploration no longer evoked fear, rather, it was seen as an opportunity to shape the destiny of worlds. They would sail across the starlit seas, borne on dreams older than time itself, illuminating the vast darkness in pursuit of new sparks of wisdom. The children of tomorrow sought not just to reach, but to connect, unearthing the gentle threads binding our shared reality while questioning our place in the grand cosmic orchestra. As we gazed into the swirling heart of the universe, the question remained, where would our journey take us next? With every leap towards the unknown, we felt the unity of a single race. With each triumph, our story continued, leaving ripples in the fabric of time and space itself. As the stars danced amidst the endless tapestry of the cosmos, humanity's hubris began to intertwine with a deeper understanding of its own insignificance and potential. 20,000 years unfurled like the petals of a cosmic flower, revealing vibrant worlds of knowledge and discovery. The moon, once a mere satellite bathed in reflected sunlight, evolved into a bastion of learning, a springboard for vast interstellar ventures. On its surface, cities glimmered, built of iridescent materials harvested from asteroids, a shimmering testament to human ingenuity. These sprawling megacities thrived under domes of glass, where cultivated gardens flourished, bathed in the gentle glow of artificial suns. Within those lunar confines, the advent of bioluminescent technology intertwined with architecture, allowing life to thrive in ways previously deemed impossible. People walked through streets lined with luminescent flora, their roots growing through the very bones of the structures, merging the synthetic with the organic in harmonious symbiosis. Communication grew as instantaneous as a thought, transcending the limitations of language. Neural interfaces whispered across minds, facilitating a collective consciousness that pulsated with the life force of the moon and her inhabitants. Yet, the thirst for knowledge could not be satiated merely by lunar endeavors. The song of exploration lured the heart beyond the confines of the Earth's crust, propelling humanity into the embrace of the stars. Spacecraft no longer moved awkwardly across the vast void, but were elegant swans gliding effortlessly through the cosmic sea, powered not just by the remaining remnants of fossil fuels, but by harnessing the infinite energies of stars and their surroundings. Solar sails catching the energy of daylight, and gravitational slingshots around celestial bodies propelled fleets of ships toward distant galaxies. As interstellar colonies took root, diverse cultures began to flourish, weaving together their own unique retellings of Earth's ancient tales and dreams, yet adapted to the challenges and wonders of their new homes. Colonizers on planets rich with resources shared their findings with lunar dwellers and those still rooted on Earth, expanding an ever-growing web of interconnected civilizations. A galactic trade network emerged, not for the mere exchange of goods, but for the transfer of ideas, art, and philosophies. Knowledge flowed freely, a currency carried across light years, enriching the tapestry of existence. Spaceports became beacons of creativity and culture, where beings from different worlds mingled and exchanged more than just technology, they exchanged dreaming. The languages of music evolved, mixing harmonies and rhythms from countless traditions, giving rise to a new genre that resonated with the heartbeat of the universe itself. This new sound echoed in the cosmos, unifying beings across planets in rhythmic splendor and allowing for a meditation on existence more profound than any solitary thought. However, with great unity came great disparities. As the stars beckoned, an undercurrent of tension simmered. Stellar empires began to rise, their ambitions drawing the gaze of civilizations that had only recently glimpsed the vastness of the cosmos. The currents of expansion were not entirely peaceful. The cosmic dance of diplomacy struggled against the lilt of war. Astral conflicts ignited over resources and the meaning of existence, fracturing the bond once solidly formed amongst the distant worlds. Ideologies clashed like celestial bodies colliding in a supernova, a chaotic, beautiful pattern of renewal and destruction. Emerging from this chaos were the Ascendants, a faction birthed from both the specter of war and the yearning for peace. They sought to transcend the divisions carved by empires, forging connections between disparate races and ideas. Guided by the principle that knowledge was fundamental to coexistence, the Ascendants worked tirelessly to share their advances, be they technological, philosophical, or artistic. Their mission represented a return to the gathering of knowledge in the most noble traditions of humanity. As they ventured among the myriad planets, nebulous in beauty and permeated with the histories of their inhabitants, they sought to establish libraries that doubled as meeting grounds. These monumental repositories of wisdom blossomed where corridors of knowledge spiraled into dizzying heights, lined with holographic displays showcasing the cultures of their worlds. Visitors could immerse themselves in the art and stories of once vastly different civilizations.